let us continue our journey to discover the heart of rage that is the Barbarian and its great subclasses.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Roland.
And welcome to Twin Dragons. Welcome to our channel where we discuss everything tabletop role-playing games and more.
First up, the Path of the Berserker.
The Path of the Berserker is the purest of the form of the Barbarian as it embodies rage. This is the Barbarian that yells at the top of its lungs as it's tearing through countless enemies.
At level 3, we have Frenzy. While raging and doing a reckless attack, your first strike of that attack allows you to do bonus damage.
To determine the damage, you roll a number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus. At level 6, you now have Mindless Rage. You now have immunity to Charmed and Frightened condition. Also, if you had those conditions prior to the rage, you actually no longer have those conditions once you rage.
At level 10, you now have Retaliation. If an enemy attacks you within 5 feet, you can now use your reaction to make one melee attack against that enemy.
At level 14, you gain Intimidating Presence. As a bonus action, you strike fear into all those around you. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet of you has to make a Wisdom saving throw, a DC 8 plus your Strength and your Proficiency modifier.
Upon a failed saving throw, those creatures now have the frightened condition for 1 minute, and they have to re-roll their saving throw at the end of each of their turns. Once you use this feature, you can only do so again after a long rest, or you could expend one of your uses of rage now to actually refill this ability. Let us move on to the Path of the Wild Heart Barbarian. We're talking a barbarian who is attuned with nature and all the creatures of nature.
Now, the rage not only makes your barbarian stronger, well, now it actually creates a deeper connection with the wildlife around you. To kick off, you start at level 3 with Animal Speaker. You can cast Beast Sense and speak with animals as a ritual. You use your Wisdom as the spellcasting modifier.
Also at level 3, you get Rage of the Wilds. Here, once your rage is active, you have to choose between different aspects. The first one is the Bear. When you choose the Bear, you gain resistance to all damage except for Force, Necrotic, Radiant, and Psychic. Eagle allows you, while you're raging, to use a bonus action to disengage and dash. The Wolf option allows your allies to get advantage on any target that is 5 feet from you.
At level 6, you gain Aspect of the Wild. After a long rest, you can choose either Owl, which gives you dark vision up to 60 feet. Unless you already have dark vision, it will actually increase your dark vision by 60 feet. Panther, which gives you climb speed equal to your speed. And Salmon, which gives you swim speed equal to your speed.
At level 10, you get Nature Speaker. You can cast the Commune with Nature spell as a ritual, and you use your Wisdom modifier for that spell casting.
At level 14, you gain Power of the Wilds. Falcon gives you flying speed equal to your speed as long as you're not wearing any armor. Lion, while your rage is active, any enemies within 5 feet of you, if they attack another target, gain disadvantage if they're not attacking you. And Ram allows you to knock a target prone of large or smaller with every successful melee attack. Another great subclass is Path of the World Tree. When you go into rage, your barbarian stretches across the cosmic realms and connects to Yggdrasil, the world tree. granting your Barbarian a variety of amazing abilities.
At level 3, you get Vitality of the Tree. While you're raging, you gain temporary hit points equal to your level. Also, at the beginning of every one of your turns, you can choose a target up to 10 feet from you and give them temporary hit points.
The temporary hit points are determined by the number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus, and they disappear once your rage ends. At level 6, you gain Branches of the Tree. While your rage is active and a target is within 30 feet of you, once it starts its turn, you can take a reaction and teleport that target within 5 feet of you. The target must roll a strength saving throw, DC 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
After that maneuver has been completed, the target now has 0 movement for that turn. At level 10, you get Battering Roots. You get to now add 10 feet to your melee attack reach. In addition, you also get the mastery bonuses of Topple and Push in addition to any mastery of the weapon you're actually wielding.
The weapon property must be heavy or versatile to use this ability. At level 14, you gain Travel Along the Tree. While your rage is active, utilizing a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet into an unoccupied space. In addition to that, you can actually teleport once per rage up to 150 feet, and you can take 6 willing creatures with you.
Now we move on to the final subclass of the 2024 Barbarian, the Path of the Zealot. A barbarian which takes onto himself the rage of the gods or the pantheons above.
To start off, at level 3, you gain Divine Fury. While your rage is active, the first creature you hit on your turn takes an additional d6 damage plus your barbarian level, rounded down. This damage can either be radiant or necrotic.
At level 3, you get the feature Warrior of the Gods. You get a pool of 4 d6s that you can spend to heal yourself. As a bonus action, you could expend it, roll, and regain those hit points.
You regain your pool after a long rest. This pool also increases. At level 6, you gain 5 dice. At level 12, you gain 6 dice. And at level 17, you get 7 dice.
At level 6, you gain Fanatical Focus. Once per rage, on a failed saving throw, you may re-roll with a bonus to that roll equal to your rage damage die. You must take this new roll.
At level 10, you gain Zealous Presence. As a bonus action, you can choose up to 10 creatures within 60 feet and give them advantage on attack rolls and saving throw rolls until the end of your next turn.
You can use this feature only once per long rest, or you may expend a use of a rage to refill it. At level 14, you get Rage of the Gods. For 1 minute or until you drop to 0 hit points, once per long rest, you may take on the form of a divine warrior. And during this time, you gain the following benefits. You may fly your speed or hover. You gain resistance to both psychic, necrotic, as well as radiance. And finally, revivification. If a creature drops to 0 hit points within 30 feet of you, you may expend one of your rages to bring that creature's hit points up to your barbarian level.
That wraps up our look at the Barbarian for the 2024 rules as well as its subclasses.
Comment down below. Let us know what your favorite subclass of the Barbarian is.
If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell as we got a lot more content coming out soon. Until then, see you next time.